What's going on, guys? Anthony from Simple Tech Talk here, where I help you get the most out of your Android device. And in our last Nova video, we went over your grid size, icon packs, and how to change your icons, as well as how to create secret folders with slight little thumb gestures on the actual icon. So now going forward, we're gonna go into a little bit more detail about gesture control. So I'm sure you've had the little pop-up that shows you that you can enable something and you usually cancel out of that. You don't know what it really is. I mean, unless of course, if you've read the little paragraph, but let's face it, who does? So what happens is you're actually enabling or trying to enable a gesture. So what I'm gonna do on this video is show you how to use gestures to maximize your Android device. And we're gonna get into that stuff right now. All right, guys, so this is our phone setup from the last time we had Nova set up on the phone. And so what I was talking about before, as I mentioned, you've kind of run into this pop-up if you haven't set these things up. And now all this is talking about accessibility service for activating the gesture control. And instead of just hitting enable, we're just gonna show you how to do that exactly when you deliberately want that. So you're gonna press and hold on your screen and touch on the bottom right for settings. And of course, that's the Nova settings. You're gonna swipe down to gestures and inputs. Once you're in gesture and inputs, you're going to see a few of these things here. Now, for most of you guys, the hot word is going to be turned off. I recommend turning that on. And now within that, that's actually something that's talking about Google Now, and I will be making a separate video talking about Google Now and how to make that work out for you. So keep an eye out for that one coming up. But now if you go a little bit further down, you're going to be able to see a lot of the gesture options that you can get, right? Swipe up, swipe down, things like that. And what's going to happen is when you touch on any one of these guys, it's going to bring you to those options of what swiping up can do for you. And what I love about it, again, you get all of these options in terms of customization, right? So we're just going to make this very easy. We're going to say it's going to open up our apps drawer. So we're going to touch on that. And then we're going to back out. Now, once we swipe up, there it is. Very simple stuff. And now what that allows us to do here is get rid of the apps drawer button, because we're going to swipe up now to access all of our apps, which is really, really cool, really, really helpful. And again, what I love about the simplicity of this is once you go back into your gestures, you can start getting ideas. So swiping down. Now this is something that I really think is cool. So expand notifications. So we back out. Now what most people remember is you have your notification bar up top. And what you do is you touch on the top screen and pull down your notifications, right? But now what we can do from the center of the screen is swipe down, and there it is, enable accessibility service. So now we're going to go into enable. And what you're going to do is get down in your accessibility. You can see it says Nova Launcher. I'm going to touch on Nova Launcher. I'm going to say on. Once that's on, you can back out using your back button. And now watch what happens when we swipe down. What's great about this is when you have a larger phone, you don't have to go all the way up and reach the top to get your notification shade to pull down. How simple is that? Press and hold again, go into the Nova settings, go back to gestures and inputs, and now figure out what else you would like. This is really cool, especially when you have other types of phones. You can say double tap and things of that nature. For me, I'm gonna have double tap open up. We'll have that one open up my SideSync app, which is a really fun one. Now, double tap and swiping up is another feature. I just want to go down because there are some really cool ones. Pinch in, pinch out. These are really fun. It just opens up different things. And on the very bottom, you see it says rotate CCW. So that is CCW's counterclockwise and rotate CW's clockwise. And these are really cool because these are gestures that you won't manipulate accidentally. Those are very deliberate. So, you know, decide what you want to have a very deliberate action, you can. So that's just a quick setup about gestures and inputs. It makes it so much fun. You can swipe down now to get your notification shade. You can swipe up to get all your apps. You can double tap. Oh, I didn't set that up. So let's, yep, there it is, SideSync. So I want to close that out. And maybe you want to have it open up something else for you. On our Samsung devices, if you double tap the home button, that'll open up your main camera. Maybe you want to make double tap activating your camera on something else. It becomes really, really simple. So let's see what else we can set up just because we have enough time. Don't want to bog you guys down, but let's change double tap and make it a shortcut. And this is another fun one. So right now we can go right into other things that are shortcuts. So you know what? I'm going to double tap to open up my Greenify app and hibernate everything right away. Now it's hibernating everything except for my recording video of how I'm doing this for you guys and everything else, and it's maximizing my battery as I speak. And that's basically some of the gesture control about Nova Launcher. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks again. All right, guys, so once again, that was the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you really get a nice feel for what gestures can do for you on this video. And, you know, let me know in the comments below what else you want to learn about Nova. Hopefully going forward, our next thing that we're going to work on is going to be Zuper widgets and how to manage those widgets, what they do for you. If you haven't seen my previous video already on widgets, I suggest going to that. I'm going to include a link in the description below so you can check out what widgets actually are. And like I said, in our next video, we're going to go into a little bit deeper about customized widgets and what those guys can do for you. If you haven't done so already, please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace. We went over some simple gesture stuff. Ooh, we didn't go over that. Ugh. And how to make that maximize again on your Android, gain the maximized ability about that, and show you really simply how to maximize your phone doing that. I don't know how I said maximize too many times.